Okay, this little video here about, well, levitating stuff, I believe. Well, I don't believe, I'm sure. Completely sure. 100%, because I know, I can see it's right here. It isn't levitating very high. So, all the people that say, it's not levitating, it's on a string. Well, there's impossible. It's impossible for there to be something above this. And yes, it's made of connects. Some big magnets here, big ring magnets. Oops, there goes my magnet. Thing over here. Wow. Crap. These ring magnets are from microwaves. Yes, I take apart stuff. So, you can see here. There. You see that it's levitating just ever so slightly. I can make it go a little bit more. If I see, I've got up here, I've got my magnets on plasticine so that I can move them down a little. I previously had one magnet, then I had two, then I had three, then I have four. I tried with 5, but I need more plasticine up here. So I didn't bother, because I didn't feel like it. So you can see this is a good way to show it's levitating. Yeah, the camera is like 24 frames per second. I've heard it's 24 or 30. I know it's a big difference, but I don't know. So if it looks like it's spinning or almost standing still or spinning really slow or something like that, it's because of the camera's frame rate. So I'll kind of explain my levitating rig. So trust me on this one, obviously. But this underneath here is a piece of bismuth wrapped in plasticine, kind of like this one here. What I did was it wasn't quite high enough, so I put it on top of this, and I made just ever so slightly higher so it would levitate, because this thing is like sensitive within millimeters. And yes, if you're wondering, this shiny bar underneath here is a piece of silver. When the magnet starts moving side to side, if it does, the silver makes eddy currents and that slows it down. And silver's diamagnetic, which helps with levitating. Sorry. So I've got bismuth down here. It's with plasticine just to get it a little bit higher up. No magnets, because you cannot do this only with magnets. You have to have, well, either bismuth. You can barely do it with silver. It's not that easy to make it levitate. And then this, oh, yeah, see, it's that sensitive. I'll just leave the magnet up here. Actually, I'll put it back down. And then these little black plates here, there's 2. If I can do this without messing up my magnet. Hold on a second here. Can't quite get it so you can see both. There goes my magnet. But there are 2 pieces. So this is bismuth here. Bismuth, lump of silver, well, 1 ounce. And this is pyrolytic carbon on top here. It's the most diamagnetic substance at room temperature, until they find a room temperature superconductor. So you can't quite see them there. Maybe a little better light. There's two pieces of pyrolytic carbon, just to help slightly. Then the plate of silver is directly below that. And I don't even know if the bismuth is close enough to the magnet to repel it, even slightly. It might be just barely close enough. That has a very tiny reaction. But I can do this. Take the magnet off here, up top. Take this off. And then you can see a magnet there. I'm going to take these magnets apart, so I only have one. Well, I have like 200 something. I've lost a few. I'm going to take these off. And I kind of designed this. And it just so happens that this arrangement, or this amount of connects up to right at this level. Actually, it's this level. That's where the magnet sits, right on top of this. That it's just perfect for just one. And I think I can go, I don't know if I've tried with 3, but hold on, now I have to do this. Yeah, it's just not quite. You can see how high it's levitating. Almost a slight breeze. If I just go, oh, I didn't even blow on it, it just went up. Move this down. Try and push it down ever so slightly. That helped a little. So I don't know exactly what you call the units, but I know that everything that's diamagnetic has a negative susceptibility or something. The magnetic field doesn't want to go through it, basically. Therefore, it's repelled. I don't know exactly what the units are called, okay? But I know that the numbers, kind of, in diamagnetic, let's just call them diamagnetic units, okay? The lower the number, the more diamagnetic, because they're all in the minuses, because it's like negative stuff, whatever. Yeah, I have a bird, sorry. I know that like something like copper is around -1, not like degrees or anything. Like -1 is what the units are. Silver is about -2.1. Bismuth is about -16, so it's much more diamagnetic. Pyrolytic carbon, which is what these little plates, the magnets directly above, they're about -40, so they're much more diamagnetic than almost any other substance. Lead's around -1.8, and mercury I think is slightly more than silver, but it's a liquid, so you can't really levitate that easily above it. And the superconductor is about -100,000, because they don't know exactly what it is, but it's just so much that they can't label as a specific number. And just a little while ago I had a science fair, and my idea wasn't that great. So maybe next year when I will be in grade 8. Yeah, I'm only 13 right now, and I've already figured out this stuff. Well, I basically had an interest in anything like magnets, electronics, that kind of stuff, big capacitors. I have a 3000 farad Maxwell boost cap. Actually, I've got 3 of them, and 2 2600 farads boost caps that are slightly different. You can find those on eBay, I believe. So I'm basically interested in a lot of electronic stuff. So, well, soon we'll be getting a superconductor. And for my science fair next year, well, not my science fair, but my idea for next year, it'll either be superconductor or, oh, sorry, just moving around my camera. Either be a superconductor or this stuff that I'm showing you right here, levitating. Because it's neat and it gets kids' attention, blah blah blah. So, I guess that's about it. This video is kind of slightly longer than I expected, and I'm doing this in the morning before I go to school, so I have to leave. So, bye.